Hey guys, I'm Orla from your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Kit Bag 30 litre from Stubble & Co. In this review, we have gone ahead and sectioned it off into a summary, features, fit check, comfortability, see how it feels on the female body. We'll do a airline test, water test, pros and cons, and then round up the video with some final thoughts. And of course, if there is anything that we have missed that you would like to know about this bike, then just pop us a comment below and we'll be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So this is priced at £145. It is made up of 910D recycled PET. A lot of recycled PET from the base here. You've got 210D recycled PET lining, recycled water resistant zips, and this backpack is vegan friendly. So it is a width of 51, a height of 22.5, and a depth of 31 centimeters. And it is a weight of 1.15 kg, and as mentioned, it is a 30 litre. The only color that it comes in is this black. So in terms of the shape and style, this is one of the products from Stubble & Co. I have been dying to test out, just because it is right up my alley in terms of like a gym bag, a day-to-day bag, shoving everything in, and also the coating, the water resistance to it. This is up my alley. And I mean, I say that about all of their backpacks because most of the backpacks are kind of based off the same material, the same kind of style, that same water resistance. That's why I absolutely love them, because especially where I'm living, it is raining most of the time, so it's just really good to know that whatever you have in here is grand. There is some flexibility to the bag. Whenever it's not fully packed in, it does kind of fold in on itself at the front, so you can easily stow it away. It does have a flat bottom, but there is a handle here. You can kind of find a wiggle room when it is packed out, depending on what kind of weight and what things you have in there. It may or may not fall forward. So throughout this review, I may have to hold on to it, depending on if it decides to sit up or not. So Stubble & Co. do offer a warranty. It is roughly around a 2-year warranty. It is also best to just email them if you do have any difficulties or wear and tear with your backpacks. They also offer international shipping and returns. So for branding, they have it here on the back. Usually they have this little logo down imprinted on the bottom as their reflector, but for this one they've opted to place it on the back. Then have some here on the straps, also embedded into the hardware. We have some writing here on the side, and then we also have some here on the front as well. 4 handles, so you can maneuver from both the top here, bottom, and both on the sides. Now both on the side handles here, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4 external lip holes, and that's the same for the other side as well. These handles are great because I love the fact that they just stay up like that, so they're in place already. You just have to grab and go, you're not having to faff about, and that goes for the bottom handles as well. That is just super easy. They obviously aren't the comfiest with this kind of seatbelt material, but it does the job for maneuvering it. Okay, so let's start with this top grabbing pocket here. So this is going to be at the top, haha. Inside is just space. With this backpack, it is really easy, clean material, so there is no real faff with it, which I absolutely love. So we are going to pack out this bag, so you can skip ahead if you want to just see that kind of grid material as well. The pocket is fairly big. It runs the size of it, even inside here as well. Color's great to just help maneuver that, especially when it is all packed out as well, which you'll see. Just handy to have this top grabbing pocket as well. Now if we move down to the bottom of the bag, we have another pocket. Now this pocket kind of becomes your section if you wanted to section off wet clothes, dirty clothes, or if you wanted to put shoes in here, then you have the option to do that. Now it will compromise the space on the inside, which we'll be able to show you. So unfortunate. I really wish they'd used still the bright interior material, as I absolutely love that from Stubble & Co. But nonetheless, easy, clean kind of material. This is just space for you to plop in some shoes. I will show you that when we're packing it up. Again, coated zips, really super duper handy. Could we have done with a wee drainage hole in there? Possibly. Now if you wanted to, because we'll soon see that there is no outer water bottle compartments, you could place a water bottle in there as well. Then moving on to the main back here, we'll get into this compartment in a second, but this is how you open up the bags. Kind of like a clamshell open. It'll open like a wee suitcase though, because it stops like this. Wait till you see. And it flaps over this way. As mentioned, if you are deciding to place shoes or whatever you want in that pocket, this is the space that it takes up. If you're not, you can kind of fold that down, let the air out of it. This is a great wee space. Sorry if you can see grass in this. Was taking the dog out and put her big lead in there, put her water bottle in there, snacks, everything, a wee bed in because she had puppy classes, yada yada. So you might see a couple of strings of grass in there. This side is where you can place your water bottle compartment. Your water bottle itself, not your water bottle compartment. Let's give you a wee rough idea. This is a 500 ml. This tog is so handy to just open up the space so you're not having to fight for your life trying to place in your water bottle. You could probably fit a 1 liter in there as well. It's pretty stretchy material. It is that mesh material too. Runs down well. Again, I would have loved to have seen that bright interior in there because like throughout the whole bag, just not in here. Like I would love that have been the whole bag essentially, not just in moment. Then it is just space. It's the front of the bag, so you have a lot of flexibility to play with and work with. If I just turn this around so you can see a bit better, you've got some organization, kind of replicates of their backpack style as well. You've got one pocket here, a longer pocket here, and then a longer pocket at the back. There is no fleece lined material or anything. It's just that easy clean kind of style. Then you do have a wee mesh pocket, which if you have any more like little delicate items, you can place in there just for a little bit of security. Then we have this pocket, which can become a bit tight. You can opt to put tech in there if you wanted to, but it's handy to just kind of place like underwear if you are packing this out, or bikini, swimming suits, whatever you might need. But it is an option for laptop if you wanted to. I can give you a rough measurement. So across, what are we looking at? About 15 inches if you can get her on in. I'd say about 13. So 15, 13. It's a bit of an awkward space. Give you a rough idea. 12 inch. Fits in like that. So this is really, really thick. So it means whatever you have in here isn't compromising the back space. I don't know if you can see, anyone who wears makeup, it kind of like sticks to it as well. Like it's easy to clean. It just, I don't know, for some reason, like fingerprints and stuff, if you have kids, they're gonna stain onto this basically. Then you have a laptop compartment, which I really wish was bright interior, but well padded here. Let's give you a rough measurement and then we'll fit in 2 of those laptops to see. I'd say you could probably get a 15 inch in there, 14 inch, and then across, it's just you would probably have to angle it a bit better. Across 10, 12 by 9, that fits in. The little bit of space left here. I wonder if you could angle it. No, that there's not going in. So this is a 14 inch MacBook Pro. That is not going into the space, so I definitely say your limit is a 12 inch, 13 inch that you're gonna have to go with for this laptop compartment, because that ain't fitting in. I actually thought that would, because look at it. Surely it should, no? Am I being... No. And that's that space. The tugs just really help. So moving on to the strap system here, you can detach these bad boys if you wanted to, completely take them off. You've got the clippable system here. You can kind of tuck this in when it's not in use if you don't want to, like so. And then what you can do is take off the top. It is this gatekeeper system. Please don't be difficult. Oh Lord, oh my god, I thought it was that pop and lock one. It's not. It's just a simple easy one. I just made that 10 times harder for myself. So here we go. You can take these off if you want. Now that's the bottom clip, that's the top hardware. The straps themselves, you've got sufficient padding here. The way it kind of curves is different, I have to say. We'll talk a bit more about that on the fit check. Kind of got like a little bit of a load lifter going on here. Then what you do have is a sternum strap. This is movable up and down. If you wanted to forcefully take it off, I'm sure you could. And that just clips in, don't get it tangled. And they've given a dangle stopper as well, but I've just got it stuck. So it just means you can implement that if you feel you need it as well. Okay, let's pack her on up. Towel, water bottle, knee pads, chalk, purse, AirPods, grippers, tape, spray, shorts, change of clothes. I want my shoes to go down here, so I'm gonna keep that space for that. My lifters, which are a size US 8 and UK 5.5, and that seems to be the max kind of shoe. Close that. If I need to, I'll also put my laptop charger in there. It's fully charged in a minute. Laptop. This can get a bit tight then. Base stuff, wash stuff. If I don't use my AirPods, I like to have headphones hanging on the outside, so that there. And that's that. Okay, time for a wee fit check, comfortability, and see how this feels on the female body. I do love a rotational up and down sternum strap. There is material. There's not an awful lot. There could have done with a bit more, especially for anyone who is a bit broader. I don't like the fact that when you do implement the sternum strap, you just have like this curve. It just feels a bit too bulky, although the straps themselves are relatively thin. It's grand. It's just that with the whole G-hook system, gatekeeper system here up at the top, you feel that, especially if you aren't wearing a top like this, or if you're wearing something thinner, then you're definitely going to feel that, and you can feel the kind of gap. I prefer just the padding to run the whole way up to the top of the straps, but that's that. As you can see, the kind of curve. This, I'm just not feeling a lot of it. It's more like a quick, easy bag. Like I wouldn't be holding this for long periods of time or expecting it to be the comfiest. Like it's easier and more comfortable when you do have like a fully padded jacket underneath rather than a thinner item. This is what it is like on me. For reference, I am 5'6". For a wee airline test, this is the representation for EasyJet. It's not going to fit as a personal item. It's just definitely too big and too bulky. What you want to know is, does it fit as a carry-on? It does. For the water test, this is really water resistant. You don't have to worry about it at all. The only kind of moments here that you have where it is the seatbelt material that will just take a bit longer to dry. Okay, time for some pros and cons. Pros are definitely the material, the fact that it is vegan friendly, it is water resistant, and it is a reliable brand. It does make for a good active bag, especially a gym bag, because you know with the chalk or anything that you get onto this, it's easy to clean. There is a lot of thoughtful features whilst not remaining overwhelming. Some cons to think about is that I definitely through testing and for the foreseeable miss a water bottle compartment on the outside. I also would have loved maybe a side pocket as well, and just for the straps and the whole back system, it's not the comfiest. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then want to consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander on their website and you're thinking about purchasing this bag or any of their other bags, then we'd be forever grateful if you could use the links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.